أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. In the name of the Creator of universes. The first sentence that I said was, seek refuge to the Creator of universes from Satan, who was rejected from heaven at that time for what he did. Why? Because we are going to read words of God from Quran and Torah. Remember this sentence, always repeat before reading words of God. Seek refuge to God, to the Creator from deceptions of Satan. Satan deceives everybody, particularly two types of people. One type are the most stupid one. Stupid, ignorant, they don't have any knowledge of anything. And they are stupid. And they are drunk, they always drink alcohol. Their brain is destroyed. Forget about their liver and kidney, and they are not healthy. Who cares about that? Their brain is destroyed. And that's enough. That is why he promotes all alcohol factories in every country. Why? Because it makes you stupid. Drink alcohol, you make you stupid. You destroy your brain cells. You don't believe me? Go and read biology. The stupid people, ignorant people, drunk people, those type of people, la ya'qilun. He says, I deceive those people who are la ya'qilun. Aql nadarand. Thinking, no. Perception, thinking, processing, reasoning, no, they don't have these things. These type of people are the first target for Satan. They work for him. They make all sorts of criminals, murderers, politicians, singers, dancers, film actors, prostitute actresses, all sorts of filthy things. They are working for Satan because they don't think. And the other side, those people who think they are very pure, who think they are very pious and very important and very clean, and they are proud of their pretentious cleanliness of soul. He will say, you think you are very pious? I will see what you do with my deception. He will target them too. If you are a low-level drunk, alcoholic, politician and prostitute and singer and dancer and film actor and these type of clowns, he will not come to deceive you himself because you are too low level. He doesn't waste his time. He will send his lower level agents and they deceive you very easy. But if you try to clean yourself from dirt of this materialistic satanic society, the culture which is infection. I don't say culture of West, American and England and Europe and I don't know, everybody. Culture of East as well. There are lots of garbage in Arab culture, in Indian culture, in Chinese culture. This planet is, every single culture that you have is infected with satanic statements and satanic rituals. Those who are clever enough and informed enough to detect those infections and remove them from their own system, they have certain level of cleanliness, he will come to them. He will send higher level agents. If they fail to deceive them, he will send again higher level. If they even fail, he will come. And woe on you if he comes to try you. He will try you with every single imperfection that you have, and you have a lot of big imperfections, believe me. So, he deceives you, tries to deceive you, especially when you are reading books of God. when you read Quran and Torah and the last book of God, Holy Week on earth, he will look around and see who is reading book of God, and he will come to deceive them. Video number 8. We have 19 slides. Slide 1. 90:12. Chapter 90 of Quran, verse 12. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْعَقَبَةُ. What do you know what Aqaba is? What is Aqaba? Breaking through a difficult path. You think, I am godly, I am spiritual, I am very good, and I am a priest or monk or Brahman or whatever you think you are. You think it is not going to test you, God is not going to test you. These are simple things. Singing and dancing in the church, for searching for sexual partners is one thing. Fighting for justice on the path of God with sword, with gun, with your life, to kill and be killed, that is test. That is Aqaba. That is a difficult thing, difficult test. And the next verse he says, فَكَّ رَغَبَةٍ, making the slaves free, bringing freedom for slaves. You do that, then you can claim that you have passed the test. فَكَّ رَغَبَةٍ, making the slaves free. Who is a slave? 50 billion cow, sheep, chicken, pig, ducks. All of these poor people are a slave. And not only they are a slave, not only they are in prison, they know they are going to be killed and they are waiting for their execution, for demons of hell to eat their corpse. Do something about that. That is fighting for justice. 69:46. ثُمَّ لَقَطَعْنَا مِنْهُ الْوَتِينَ. He is talking to me. He says, do not convert the stuff that I say something else from your own mind. If you do, I'm going to kill you. Of course, you don't believe in him because you don't know it exists. But I know, I'm talking with him every day. Not that I talk. Two-way communication through a computer software, that is miracle. The most important event of history of this planet. Since 1,000 years ago, since 1400 years ago that Muhammad came, is this miracle that I brought. Moses talks with God, and proof is in a computer software. Dare to come and examine it. He says, so I'm going to kill you if you say stuff of your own mind and say God said that. No, I'm not going to do it. Don't worry about it. Slide 3, 46:21. وَاذْكُرْ أَخَا عَادٍ إِذْ أَنذَرَ قَوْمَهُ بِالْأَحْقَافِ. Talk about Ad. When he warned his people in the region of Al-Ahqaf, it was the name of a place, and warners had already passed on before him and after him, saying, do not worship except God. Indeed, I fear for you the punishment of a terrible day. إِنِّي أَخَافُ عَلَيْكُمْ عَطْسَتْ. The prophet sent by God said, إِنِّي أَخَافُ عَلَيْكُمْ. I am afraid for you from torture of a huge day. And what is that huge day? The judgment day. I said that before, and it is in the book Holy Week on Earth, the last book of God. There are 3 types of judgment. When you die, you will have a personal judgment. And one judgment at the end, when everything will be destroyed and all dead people will be resurrected to life. You are not talking about these 2. You are talking about the third one, judgment for nations. When a nation is unjust, all nation will be punished, painful torture. And the planet Earth is one nation. America, England, Russia, Arab countries, India, all of you corpse eater, the planet of dogs, 7 billion parasites, one nation unjust to animals. Ad, their prophet, it was the name of the nation, said, I am afraid for you from the torture of the big day. The judgment is coming. Wait for the smoke in the sky. Injustice to animals will pay back. You should all become vegan. It's the 11th commandment. Slide 4, 6730. قل أرأيتم إن أصبح ماؤكم غورا فمن يأتيكم بماء معين. Say, tell them, have you considered if your water was to become sunken into the earth, then who could bring you flowing water? You think, oh, nothing will happen to me. I am rich, I have a job, I have a car, I have a house, and my country is all right, and GDP of my country is high. Oh yeah, GDP of your country will go down. I'm talking about World War III. Nukes going from everywhere, and out of you 7 billion people, 6.9 billion will die, burn alive. Water, that God says, is source of life. Your source of life will be cut. Who can do that? I wish I could. Unfortunately, I don't have my hand on the switches for atomic bombs. If I could, I would have done it long time ago. These 7 billion people, except and vegan, 6.9 billion of them worth zero. They must die in pain. For the pain that they cause for thousands and millions and billions of animals that their corpses are in their bodies. 76:8. Slide 5. وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا. He says there are lots of good people who do these things. Because they love God, they give food to meskin. Meskin is somebody who is so poor who cannot move around anymore. It's just that much poor. You give food to them. And yatim, those people who are like jewelry under ash. Meskin, yatim, asir. Meskin is the one who is very poor, so poor that cannot even move. Yatim is like a jewelry under ash. A precious soul, somebody who has talent, who has potential, but is so poor or oppressed that cannot grow. Like somebody whose father is dead, usually father provides financial support for children. He's dead, they don't have anybody, they don't have father, they don't have supporter, they don't have money helping them. An asir, prisoner of war, prisoner. Who is prisoner now? 50 billion animals that corpse eater eat like dog. They are in prisons. Cows, sheep, fish, pigs, they are in prison. Go and give them food. Allah Hubbihi, because of love of God. And why love of God? What does love of God mean? God doesn't have any need that you and love him or not. If you love God, it means you listen to him, and if you listen to him, you will be rewarded. So love of God is reward for you. Do these things. Give food to these poor people. 44:59. Slide 6. فَارْتَقِبْ إِنَّهُمْ مُرْتَقِبُونَ. So watch, indeed they are watching. It's telling me, wait, I am cooking a soup for them that there is 1.5 centimeter oil on top of it. Very delicious. Wait. They are waiting, you wait too. 7. 45:15. من عمل صالحا فلنفسه. If you do something good, you are doing it for yourself. ومن أساء فعليها. If you do something wrong and bad and unjust, you are doing it to yourself. ثم إلى ربكم ترجعون. And then all of you will be returned to your teacher. And who is your teacher? The Creator, رب السماوات والأرض, teacher of universes and the earth. If you do something good, you are doing it to yourself. If you do something bad, you are doing it to yourself directly. Think about it. You eat corpse of animals, it makes you sick and you die soon because of sickness, and that is good, that is justice. Not that killing animals and eating corpse is justice. You die is justice if you are a corpse eater. If you do good, doing it to yourself. If you do bad, doing it to yourself. Think about it, you understand this. Very simple. 8. 62:8. قل tell them إن الموت الذي تفرون منه فإنه ملاقيكم. That all of you are escaping from, that will meet you. ثم تردون إلى عالم الغيب والشهادة. Then you will be in front of nowhere of unseen and seen, which is the God. You will be standing there. فينبئهم بما كنتم تعملون. And He will show you everything that you have been doing. You forgot, but He didn't forget. He records everything that everyone does. I mean, there is a system. He will show you. In the judgment day, that is your personal judgment. After you are dead, there will be judgment. You either go to heaven or hell, or you will come back, or whatever they decide. 1664, slide 9. وَمَا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ إِلَّا لِتُبَيِّنَ لَهُمْ الَّذِي اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ. I didn't send you the book except then for making it clear for those people who had discussion about matters that I have told before. And this is هُدًى وَرَحْمَةً لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ. God says this book, this sentence is sent to Muhammad, it's about Quran for those people, and is sent to me about Holy Week on earth for you. The updating book, the last book of God. This book, books of God, are هُدًى وَرَحْمَةً, guidance and blessing for those people who have belief. So let me be a little compassionate. If you don't have belief, I don't know why you're watching. Anyway, maybe He wants you to watch to have belief. Go and read the reasonings that God exists in the book Holy Week on Earth. I'm not talking about believe because Moses said. No, believe because Moses is giving you evidence and reasoning and proof. And when your brain accepts, then your heart will accept, then you are a believer, you become believer. Then the book will be guidance and blessing for you. Blessing, what does blessing mean? You will get rich. You become believer, you become millionaire. I don't think so, but will be blessing. You will be blessed the way that He decides. Slide 10, 14:9. ألم يأتكم نبأ الذين من قبلكم قوم نوح وعاد وثمود. Did I tell you stories of nations of Noah, flood, kill everybody because earth was filled with unjust people, and nation of Ad and nation of Samud. I wrote about these nations in the Holy Week on Earth book. All destroyed completely. وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ بَعْدِهِمْ, and nations after them. nation unjust, all destroyed. La ya'lamuhum illallah, and those nations that nobody knows except God. He didn't talk about all of those nations in Quran and Holy Week on earth. There are lots of nations that only God knows. He didn't talk about them. جاءتهم رسلهم بالبينات. God sent them messengers with reasoning. Right now, Moses, am here with reasoning, proof that God exists, proof that I'm talking with God, proof that 11 commandments are from God. Proof that if you are Muslim, Jew and Hindu and Christian, you have to update your old holy books and add vegan to it. Anything which is inconsistent with the last statement of God should be crossed, deleted, erased. I send them messengers with reasoning. And always people said, no, we don't believe you, we have doubts. That's fine, you have doubts, soon you shall see. Slide 11. 44:51 إن المتقين في مقام أمين. Self-control. If you are a believer and have self-control, you will have a secure place with God in heaven. Self-control. Very simple thing, huh? I don't think so. Think about self-control. Read about self-control in Holy Week on Earth. I wrote many pages about it. 12. 34:6 وَيَرَى الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْعِلْمَ الَّذِي أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ مِنْ رَبِّكَ. Those people who have been given knowledge by God, those people that I have given them knowledge, they know is stuff that you are talking about. This Holy Week on Earth is the book of God and sent from me. Dumb people don't understand. Dumb people have doubt. Who cares? Knowledgeable people understand and they know. Yara, they see it. They see this is my word. And these are just and justice. And God is justice. Content of Holy Week on Earth justice. Everything that I, Moses, say is justice. And I say only one thing. Commandment number 11. Everybody should become vegan, or else all of you will be punished by burning alive. يهدي إلى صراط العزيز الحميد. And this book is guiding people to the path of God, who is Aziz and Hamid. Hamid means praised. Why is praised? Because he's big. He is huge. He has unbelievable power. Unimaginable power. I have described power of God. How is it? How big is it? In a book with some physics. And he is as is impenetrable, complete, filled, perfection. God doesn't need anything. All you 7 billion ants die like that. Nobody cares, God doesn't care. All of you become believer, nobody cares, God doesn't care. But you should care, because if you become believer, you get reward. Aziz means that, means perfection. Doesn't need anything, doesn't need you, doesn't need your worship, doesn't need your life, doesn't need your death, doesn't care. This act that sends messengers to teach you stuff is for your own good, and just because it's compassionate. If you believe it is good for you, not for him, he is perfect. Slide 13. 35:29 إن الذين يتلون كتاب الله وأقاموا الصلاة. Now he says, who are good people? يأتلون كتاب الله. They read book of God, who living on earth in this age. They read it, think about it. Like a university book is not a simple thing, it's a complex subject. يأتلون تلاوت و قرائت تفاوت دارد. The difference between تلاوت and قرائت, reading and concentration, like a text university book, like a textbook of university. These are two different ways. They read book of God like that. Aqam salat, they do their prayer, which means salat of Muslims, which is 20 minutes a day, which is worth 0. 20 minutes is not enough. Law is changed. Law of salat is changed twice a day, before sunrise, before sunset, 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour. How? The way that I described in Holy Week on Earth. 20 minutes, yeah, you do. You don't go to the bottom of hell, but you will be in the middle of it. Not enough. Twice a day, pranayama. Before sunrise, before sunset. وَأَنْفِقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ, and give away from what I have given them. From the money that I have, I give something to charity. And who is the charity? Animals. Not human charity. Let humans die by hunger and pain and disease, because they deserve it. Only to the oppressed animals. مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ, from what money that I given them, سِرًّا وَعَلَانِيًّا, some of that in a visible way that everybody sees, not for show off, that I am a good guy, I am giving money to animals. No. For some other dumbos to monkey see, monkey do, they say, yeah, he's giving money to animals, it's a good thing, dog, we do that too, you know, as a kind of educational thing. And sirran, and hidden, helping animals without showing off. And when you do it alaniya, when you do it visible publicly, you should have the right intention. You are not doing it for show off. That I am important, I am good, I am holy, I am giving money to charity, I am helping animals. No. As educational example. So other demons of hell see, and maybe they change. And they do that too. يَرْجُونَ تِجَارَةً لَنْ تَبُورَ. They have hope that this is a business that will not make loss, will make profit. What is the business? Business means reading book of God, Holy Week on Earth, do your prayer before sunrise and before sunset, give from your money to animal charities, to those vegan animal charities, not to garbage SPCA. SPCA gives food to dogs and cats, and what is the food? Murdered cow and chicken and fish. Not to them. SPCA and toilet of hell are the same, even worse. They don't help animals. They kill chicken and sheep and pig and feed dogs and cats. That is a garbage. Give from your money to those vegan animal sanctuaries and help animals directly. فَكَّ رَغَبَهُ, the first verse, make prisoners free. Who are prisoners? Animals. He said these are good people who are doing a business with me, with God, and this business will make profit for them. There is no loss in this business. 14 of 19. 25:57. قُلْ مَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ مِنْ أَجْرٍ إِلَّا مَنْ شَاءَ أَنْ يَتَّخِذَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِ سَبِيلًا. Tell them, I, Moses, messenger of God, do not want anything from your human, not a cent. If I have any reward, they will give me after I'm dead in heaven. I don't care anything here, and I don't want anything from you. And this is word of God. I have described before, every priest, mullah Muslim, priest of Christian, Hindu, Brahman, anybody, any clergy who charge 1 cent for their livelihood will be going to hell. I described it in Holy Week on Earth very clearly. God said that to Muhammad, لا تشتروا دين الله بثمنا قليلا. Do not sell religion of God for small money. Television preachers, priest of your church, mullah of your mosque, a rabbi with long beard, pretentious beard of your temple, if they charge money for their own life, they are getting fire of hell in their hand. They eat fire and they go to hell and will be burned. Clergy should not get money from people at all. Slide 15 of 19. 5119. قال الله هذا يوم ينفع الصادقين صدقهم لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار. God said, this is the day, the judgment day, that for those people who are truthful, they said, we fight for justice, for animal rights. That's the right cause, that's the only cause worth for fight in this time. Not for justice for humans. They are doing injustice to each other, let them do. They are killing each other, let them do. Both parties are corpse eater, both go to hell, who cares? The only cause that worth fighting for, killing and be killed, is for animal rights. Because they are oppressed, they don't have guns, you have. They said we do it, and they did it. This day, the judgment day, is the day that their truthfulness will be beneficial for them. And they will get heaven. It is like gardens, that rivers are flowing under it. خالدین فیها أبدا, they are there forever. رضی الله عنهم, God is happy with them. ورضوا عنه, they are happy with God also. ذلك الفوز العظيم, and this is a great blessing. This is a great achievement. What? Going to heaven and God is happy with you and you are also happy with God. Slide 16. 115 of 115. Chapter 115 of Quran, verse, the last verse. And what's chapter 115? Quran printed book that you have has 114 chapters. I wrote chapter 115 for Quran. It is in Holy Week on Earth. Take it out, print it, attach to your Quran. أما بنعمة ربك فحدث. It is 93:11 of Quran. That is verse 115 of 115 of chapter 115. Therefore, he's talking to me. Therefore, because I have blessed you, I have given you knowledge. He didn't give me money, but he has given me knowledge. So that is blessing. Because of that, Hadith. Tell them. Teach them. Tell them this stuff. Some of them will learn. Good. Slide 17 of 19. سبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. Everything in the universes and the earth is floating in the rules and laws of God. You like it, you are doing it. You don't like it, you are doing it. There is no way that you escape. If you think, I am the mastermind of criminals, I am President of America, the mastermind of criminals, no, not him, he's a clown. Those people who are moving these clowns, like presidents and politicians, those big bankers, huh? You think so? You think you are not flowing in the laws of God, you are doing something on your own, you are not listening to Him. Believe me, you are following His plans. Everybody, Taw'an or Quran, they like it or not, they are listening to Him completely, 100% following Him. If you think about it, you will understand. وهو العزيز الحكيم, and he is wise and Aziz. Aziz, I told you in the previous verses, impenetrable, complete, doesn't need you, doesn't need anything, doesn't need your worship, doesn't need your prayer, doesn't need anything. If you do your before sunrise and before sunset pranayama and connect your soul to the unified field, it is good for you, because he will send ideas to your mind that if you follow, it's good for you. That is meaning of tasbih. For Muslims, it's a tasbih means getting a chanting beat and say, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. That's not tasbih. That's okay, but 2%. Tasbih means completely, full gear, 100%. Everything that you do, every day, in every hour, in every 5 minutes, you think this thing that I'm doing is consistent with the standards of God or not. If it is, do it. If it is not, don't do it. That is tasbih. Slide 18 of 19. Chapter 26, verse 108. فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُونِ. You people, be afraid of God and ati'un, and obey me, Moses. And what is it that I say? I say only one thing. I didn't say give me a cent. I say become vegan. Convert from dog state that you eat corpse of murdered animals to level 0 of humanity, which is vegan, which is not dog. Vegans are not spiritually advanced. No, they are just not dog. Ati'un, this is what I say. Fattaqullah, and be afraid of God. Be afraid, really be fearful, because it's going to burn you alive. Do you think Putin, who is sitting there, he can push the atomic bomb switch, and this clown of America, whoever it is, push the atomic bomb, and those atomic nukes start flowing, and then Arabs will follow, and I don't know, Israel, and even pesky Indians have atomic war, and pesky, who is this, Pakistan has atomic bomb, and everybody, every idiot has atomic bomb. Do you think the starting of this atomic war is in their decision? They are pests. If we decide, put in their mind of those people should decide, they decide it will start tomorrow. And you all will burn alive. Happy? Fattaqullah. He is in control of mind of every human and every non-human. He can. And I have proof for it. I don't say because I say so, no. I say so because I have seen it. He can control everybody's every action at every second. If he doesn't, because he doesn't care, and sometimes he does. Be afraid of him. He said, justice. Kill my animals, kill my children. All of these pigs and sheep and cows and chickens are my children. You kill them, I'm going to burn you alive. Slide 19. 20:47. He told me to go with Aaron to that idiot Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to tell them, فَأَرْسَلْ مَعَنَا بَنِي إِسْرَائِيل. These people of these Hebrew slaves, let them go. And do not torture them, do not bug them. And I have signs, min rabbika, from your teacher. God is my teacher, everybody's teacher, and your teacher. I have signs from God to prove that I am not talking on my own. وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَى مَنِ اتَّبَعَ الْهُدَى. Peace be on anybody who is following the guidance of God. At that time, Who was Moses? I was a shepherd in the desert. 12 years I was living in the desert. You remember the story, the whole story, you know that. It's in Bible, it's in Quran. I wrote it in Holy Week on Earth. A shepherd. I didn't have any followers. I didn't have any army. It was me, a piece of stick in my hand, and my brother went to king of Egypt with thousands of armed soldiers. I say, hey, dude, let these people go or we are going to kill you all. He was laughing. He said, really, you and this guy? He said, yes, I have ayatan min rabbika, I have signs from your teacher. God is teacher of everybody, including you. Let them go, or we kill you. He didn't, and they killed him. In the Red Sea, you remember that? It's in your movies. You have made Moses movie 4 or 5 times, I don't know how many times. Now, Moses is here again. Let my people go. My people are chicken, sheep, cows, pigs, all animals. Everybody should become vegan or we will kill you all. Same as that time. How many followers I have in Twitter and Facebook and garbage social media and garbage every other media that you have? 0. I don't have any social media presence at all. How many followers I have? How many soldiers I have? 0. Do I have government of any country and army? No. But I am telling you, and who is you? Every single one of you pesky small pharaohs. You think you have power over chicken? You are a pharaoh, a small pharaoh. Everybody should become vegan or we will burn you all alive. The planet Earth will be burned and nobody in the universe says I don't care, because they really don't care enough to say I don't care. I'm warning you. Wassalam ala man ittaba al-huda, and peace for those who follow the guidance of God.